Good evening. This is Rashad Mitchell coming to you live from my YouTube channel. It's like a 10-part series, the week that was college football history review, the 1981 college football season. This is week two. The games that I played on September 12th, 1981. We're going to start with an upset. Georgia Tech upset number 2 Alabama 24-21. Stunning. Georgia Tech winners of only one game in the previous season on its way to a 1-10 campaign. Surprised and shocked Crimson Tide as freshman tailback Robert Levette scored his second touchdown from 2 yards out to cap an 80-yard drive in fourth quarter that sealed Yellow Jackets' first opening game win in 11 years. It was also Tech's first victory over Alabama since 1962. Yellow Jackets coach Bill Curry played an important role as center linebacker. Georgia Tech quarterback Mike Kelly, who hit two clutch passes on a winning drive, threw for 137 yards, including 22-yard touchdown pass to fullback Ronnie Cone. Alabama's last-ditch effort to tie a game failed as kicker Peter Kim's 50-yard field goal try fell short. Tide halfback Lenny Patrick made 78 yards with 4-yard touchdown in the third quarter for short-lived 21-14 lead. Next, Vanderbilt beat Maryland 23-17. Debut of Vanderbilt Stadium inspired Commodores to upset. His quarterback Whit Taylor hit wide receiver Phil Roach with 5-yard game-winning touchdown pass with 5:11 remaining to cap his 86-yard drive. Taylor completed 6 of 7 on winning march as Maryland quarterback Bob Milkovich threw 2 touchdowns but lost fumble, one of Terp's 3 lost fumbles on own 26-yard line. Recovered by Vandy cornerback Leonard Coleman to set up kicker Mike Woodards, clinching third field goal that closed scoring. Tailback Charlie Wysocki, meanwhile, rushed for 104 yards for Terps, only 23 yards in the second half. Next, Wisconsin upset number 1 Michigan 21-14. The Badgers stunned top-ranked Michigan behind big play offense to defense that looked nothing like recent Wisconsin units. Quarterback Jess Cole led away with 182 yards passing, 41 yards rushing as Wisconsin posted the first victory over Michigan since 1962, while scoring its first points in series since 1976. Cole threw 2 touchdowns, including a 71-yard effort to tailback John Williams for winning touchdown in third quarter. Badger safety Matt Vandenboom picked off quarterback Steve Smith pass at Badger's 17-yard line with 2 seconds left to seal game and cap weak performance by Smith, who completed as many passes to Wisconsin as he did to his own team. Wide receiver Anthony Carter was held to single reception, while tailback Butch Woolfolk rushed for 119 yards for Michigan, 89 yards coming on the touchdown romp in the third quarter. Next, Iowa defeated Nebraska 10-7. Iowa City was ecstatic over upset sparked by Hawkeyes defense that allowed only 150 yards rushing, 231 yards overall. Hawkeyes quickly erased memories of last year's 57-0 loss to Nebraska by scoring on first possession on a 2-yard run by tailback Eddie Phillips. Iowa then added kicker Lon Elginizak 35-yard field goal later in half before turning the game over to his defense. The fingernails were nibbled as Nebraska's last 3 drives ended on fumble recovered by Iowa defensive tackle Mark Bolts downs and cornerback Luke King's diving interception that sealed win with 39 seconds remaining. Huskers I-back Roger Craig rushed for 74 yards to lead the offense. Next, Purdue beat Stanford, the number 19 team in the country, 27-19. Another performance typical of his collegiate days. Cardinals quarterback John Elway truly was brilliant in ignominious defeat. Stanford scored on its first opening possession of fullback Mike Dotterer's 3-yard touchdown run. Purdue tailback Jimmy Smith matched that with a 100-yard kickoff return for a touchdown. Smith scored twice more on 1-yard rushes, while Boilermakers quarterback Scott Campbell completed lofty 14 of 18 for 177 yards, including 28-yard scoring pass to wide receiver Steve Bryant to ice the game. Hampered by first half loss of halfback Darren Neville to hip corner, the Cardinals twice lost fumbles at Purdue 1-yard line in the second half and squandered 2 drives in the fourth quarter that cracked Purdue's 20-yard line. Cardinals kicker Mark Harmon booted a school record 59-yard field goal. Next, Notre Dame, the number 4 team in the country, beat Louisiana State 27-9. Coach Jerry Faust's debut at Notre Dame fared well, offered no clue to his unfortunate future in South Bend. Faust unleashed his former Moeller High School standouts, wingback Tony Hunter, quarterback Tim Kogel, wide receiver Dave Condini, and linebacker Bob Crable are Wheeling Bayou Bengals. Hunter scored on ground and on pass, rushed for 42 yards, catching 2 passes for 40 yards, while Crable made 13 tackles and was especially magnificent during second quarter goal line stand when he contributed 3 stops. Kogel came off bench to hit 6-7, 101 yards, 7-yard touchdown pass to Condini. Notre Dame defense forced 4 turnovers, had 5 sacks, and allowed 61 yards passing. Meanwhile, Tigers sub running back Eric Martin rushed for 50 yards, including 26-yard scoring downs in the fourth quarter. And last but not least, we got the Kansas Jayhawks defeating Oregon by a score of 19-10. Now, I had 7-0 on early 6-yard touchdown run by tailback Kerman Bell. Jayhawks defense came through with 4th down stop of Oregon fullback Terrence Jones on Ducks' 29-yard line. Oregon's decision to go for 1st down in its territory proved costly. Now, Kansas quarterback Frank Surra threw a 22-yard touchdown pass to wide receiver Bob Johnson for 2-touchdown lead. Oregon rallied to 31-yard field goal by kicker Doug Jollymore, and 1-yard touchdown run by tailback Reggie Brown for 14-10 halftime lead. 14-10 halftime deficit as sharp quarterback Kevin Lusk completed 12-15 in the first half. Despite gaining only 102 yards of offense in the second half, Kansas added points on a 32-yard field goal by kicker Bruce Carlmeyer, while Oregon was blanked and surrendered safety on a sack of Lusk. So that concludes a look at the week that was college football history review, the 1981 college football season for week number 2. The games that play on September the 12th, 1981. Let's get into the poll for AP poll September 14th. You got Wisconsin number 20, 19 Florida State, 18 Arizona State, 17 Nebraska, 16 Miami, 15 Washington, 14 Mississippi State, 13 Brigham Young, 12 Alabama, 11 Michigan, the top 10 North Carolina, number 9 UCLA, 8 Ohio State, 7 Pittsburgh, 6 Texas, number 5 Penn State, number 4 Georgia, 3 Oklahoma, 2 Southern California, and number 1 Notre Dame. So that concludes a look at the college football history review, the 1981 college football season. The games that are played on September 12th, 1981. Please like, subscribe, and comment on the channel. I'll do a video this magnitude tomorrow to look at week 3. The games that are played on September 19th, 1981. Please like, subscribe, and comment on the channel. Until then, talk to you soon.